guys, Fraser here. And today what I'm doing is I'm going to talk to you about protein powder. Should you take it? Why should you take it? What is it? What different types are there? Right, so let's get into it. Should you take protein powder? Of course, it is completely optional. It is all up to you. There are many different types of protein, for example, whey, casein, and other sorts of vegan proteins. And there's tons of them, so I'm only going to go through 3 today. So the first type I'm going to go over is whey protein. Whey is the liquid left over when milk has been curdled and strained. And whey protein is basically what it says, it's just a mix of proteins from whey. Whey is concentrated with many different amino acids, specifically branched chain amino acids, which are the ones broken down in the muscles and not the liver. There's 2 places your body stores protein, the liver and the muscles. Branched chain amino acids also aid muscle protein synthesis. What muscle protein synthesis is your body has 5 opportunities for it per day. Muscle protein synthesis is basically just the process your body undergoes to repair muscles. Your body uses the protein and repairs the muscles. However, this does not mean BCAAs are necessary for supplementation. This is largely due to the fact that we can find BCAAs in meats, whey protein, and just general stuff we eat, to be honest. This is typically why it's necessary to have 5 meals a day, not 6, not 7, not 3. There's 5 opportunities for your muscles to use the protein, so take advantage of it. There's also another type of whey protein called whey protein isolate. However, this doesn't make much difference as it's only lower in carbs and lower in fat, which means it's slightly higher in protein and less in calories. The next type of protein we need to talk about is casein protein. Commonly the protein taken before bed. This is due to the fact that casein slows the digestion in your body. In regular cow's milk, casein occupies 82% of the proteins, whereas whey occupies 18%. The only catch with casein is that it doesn't have as good BCAAs as whey. Some studies have even shown that casein actually increases basal metabolic rate in the morning. However, take that with a pinch of salt, as I cannot confirm or deny that. One common misconception with casein would be, wait, if you're taking casein before bed, that means you're eating after dark or eating at night time. Guys, eating at night time is not the enemy. The reason people think eating at night time is so bad is because that's commonly when people binge. If you think about it, the hunger hormone ghrelin, it's been building up all day and it will be most concentrated in the evening, like Boris Johnson with his late night cheese. No studies have shown any significant benefit from taking casein over whey. So most people just prescribe like a mix of whey and casein. You can often buy that, just a casein and a whey blend. You can't go wrong at that point. And the final types of protein powder I want to talk to you about is vegan. For example, soy, pea protein, all that plant-based shit, isn't it? Pea protein is made from a yellow split plant. A yellow split plant is a high fibre legume, which contains all but 1 essential amino acid. You were so close, pea. Vegans use plant-based protein because obviously it's not derived from like an animal product, for example whey, milk. There are many other types of protein powders, but that's all I'm going to cover for today. So why is the macronutrient protein necessary? Increased protein intake contributes to muscle mass gains, strength gains when coupled with resistance training. A diet higher in protein also allows you to hold on to greater muscle mass during a cutting phase, for a calorie deficit basically. This enables your body to burn fat instead of muscle mass, and we don't want to be losing any muscle mass nowadays. Protein also has a higher thermic effect of food. This means that it takes your body more energy to turn it into fat. I know, you burn calories by turning stuff into fat, it's crazy. For example, fat is easy for your body to turn into fat because it already looks like fat. However, protein looks completely different to fat, so your body goes a bit like, what's going on here? And finally, it's just more satiating on the diet. You don't see many people just tucking into 10 chicken breasts when they cheat. You see people eating pizza, maybe with chicken on it. However, still, they eat chocolate, sweets, candies, pizza. So, why should you use protein powder? Maybe to get more protein. However, that doesn't mean you need to get a protein shake, chug it exactly 34 minutes after your last set in the gym, or all your gains are going to be gone. An anabolic window does not exist. Well, not the really short one that people imagine it to. Obviously, you need some form of protein after the gym. Say 2 hours after, you could just have a normal meal. No offense, but it's common for older people to tell you there is an anabolic window. Make sure to stick to it. But you really don't have to. So you're thinking, why would I buy protein powder if I don't just have to chug it after the gym? There's many ways you can use it. You can use it in baking, like I do if you've watched my channel before. Subscribe. Or you can use it in protein ice cream. Or you can stick it in your coffee. Boy, does it taste good. Honestly, I recommend it. My protein chocolate caramel in your coffee, it will change your life. Say for example, you were on a 20 million mile hike with your dad. Obviously, you can't be bringing chicken, broccoli and rice with you. So just get a shaker cup before you go out, shake it all up, Bob's your uncle. And that means you don't miss one opportunity to grow that day. Or say for example you aren't a big eater in the morning. I see Matt Does Fitness do this pretty much every video. He's not a big eater in the morning, so he just has a bowl of cereal and some whey on the side. For some people it can be very hard to reach your protein goal. Say for example you can't afford most meats. If you just have a couple protein shakes, it will send you well on your way. The max amount of protein you'll ever need is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, or 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So far you might be asking, this protein powder stuff, is it too good to be true? Well, some people believe there's side effects. There's a common myth that protein hurts your kidneys and the liver. However, countless studies have disproved this. Studies have found if you have a kidney or a liver problem, it's probably not advisable to take protein powder. But if you're a normal human, you could literally chug the whole bag in one day and you wouldn't die. The reason I feel protein is so effective is because in a single meal, all you need is 20 to 25 grams of protein. Studies have shown that's the amount of protein you can use for one meal to aid muscle protein synthesis. The rest of the protein you use that meal will be put towards your protein goal for the day or towards your energy. I know what you're thinking, but to gain fat! No, you're not, relax. Protein shakes don't make you fat. Whatever idiot told you that, just slap them in the face. Now relax, don't do that. That being said, I don't advocate just eating all your protein from protein shakes. You should aim to get your protein from normal food because it has a wider variety of amino acids. For example, proper meats. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty. Is it expensive? Drum roll please. Not really. That all really depends on your personal situation. The macronutrient protein as a whole is very expensive. For example, 800 calories of Skittles, which is basically one bag, cost about £1. However, about 200 calories of chicken cost £2.90 in the co-op. Sort it out. So I actually went onto MyProtein's website to find out which is the most inexpensive protein, and I came to the conclusion that it was the plant-based ones. Obviously they're not going to taste as good, but if you're low on money, I do think it's the best option. However, I would steer away from whey isolate. Yeah, clear whey isolate tastes good, however it's bloody expensive. MyProtein is the cheapest and best place I've found protein. I'm not even sponsored, I'm literally giving you a genuine recommendation. Sponsor me please. If you're someone who's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg wherever you go to get protein powder. Unless you work at QuickFit. So in conclusion, should you take protein powder? Yes and no. No if 1, you don't want to spend the money. 2, you'd rather get it from actual food. 3, if you have a pre-existing medical condition with your kidneys and liver. Yes. 1, if you struggle to get to your protein goal. For example, if you have an office job, it's very easy to consume. And finally, if you were going to take it, I'd recommend taking whey protein. It has a much higher concentration in amino acids. It's a lot cheaper than whey protein isolate, for example, and it tastes good from MyProtein. Right, so I hope I've made you make an informed decision. Now I'm going to get into an arm workout. See you there.
In denial of what I saw right in front of me, and every time I'm so damn lost to what I loved and what I lost. But let's get lost in love tonight. Hear a second voice inside my head, it's telling me to say the night again and hold on to the words we always said would be forever, forever. Wait another day to clear my thoughts, so jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever, let's run away together. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. I wanna run away with you.
Right guys, so that is going to be the end of the video. Sorry the arm workout got cut short. My camera happened to run out again. I hope you took something from this video and maybe even made an informed decision to take some protein powder. Please follow me on Instagram, like the video, comment, subscribe. Take it easy guys.